I was sick for 4 years and I got tested for everything from lupus to HIV to Crohn's disease because I had lost so much weight.
When I was diagnosed, I probably had it for several years beforehand. But the fact of the symptoms and the nature of having Crohn's, you are embarrassed.
You know, it came on all of a sudden, and then it came on even stronger after that, and had my colon removed. I was in the hospital for a month.
It is like life itself in that life is a roller coaster, so there is constant change, and I try not to stay stuck in a sad place because that is not my personality.
I had little blisters on my ankles and they went up my body and my body got covered with ulcers.
Having so much going on, losing blood through throwing up, and you know, my heart rate was at 190.
I did so much to hide it that I hid it from my doctors and I hid it from my family.
She would never talk about it. She would never call it by its name, ALS.
You get tired, you get, your appetite goes down, and you just want to sleep.
My teeth were chattering so hard that you could hear it. My mom had to get a towel for me to stick in between my teeth.
I couldn't eat anything. I was surviving on a can of chicken noodle soup a day.
They give you an IV and the medicine goes through you into your body and tries to make you feel better.
My mom had to be gowned up, facial mask, gloves, whole 9 yards, to come and see me in my room, and they would actually slip the food in because they didn't know what was wrong.
I don't like it because you get kind of like a rounder face, and my mom told me that it makes you a little bit more upset.
I actually had one doctor tell my parents it was all in my mind and it was psychological and there was nothing wrong with me, that I was trying to compete for attention.
She had to be, completely sanitized before I could even hold her.
I think that was another part of her frustration, was the fact that she was all there mentally, but physically it was just going away.
You know, I had kind of given up on marriage and given up on kids, and I wanted the simple things.
You know, whenever I get sick, I can't take care of her, and I can't play, and we can't laugh, and we can't run, and we can't walk Cece when Mama's sick, right?
Right.
Right, because Mama gets sick and she has to stay in bed, right?
Right.
Do you like it when Mama's sick?
No.
No?
My foster care experience was 10 years long, first of all. I was originally removed from my home when I was 8.
I was placed in care between the ages of 1 and 3. That would have been in California, up and down the coast.
They sent a social worker to my house and they inspected. There wasn't really any food in the house, and they saw the living situation and all, so they felt that it was best if we were taken out of our home.
I became a ward of the state. I didn't understand what that meant. I just thought I was a free person, just an adult, I guess.
So it was like 12 girls in this one little house, and then 12 boys in this other little house.
I moved 13 times, and I went to 10 different schools from the time I was 8 until I was 15.
I never have a regular school, but I teach myself how to read, how to do math.
Like, even when I'm going through a tough time, I'm not necessarily just like losing it.
It's very easy, to start crying or start thinking of things and break down. You just gotta think, stay motivated, There's a reason you're in school, there's a reason, you're working towards.
I was 7. I didn't know direction. I have to follow the way people go.
I wanted to see what else was out there. I wanted to put my foot forward and keep going, even though the things that I had experienced were harsh.
I don't want me, my family, or anyone around me to have to go through the things that we had to go through, that me and my brother had to go through when we were younger.
You have to work hard to get out of where you are, condition you are in.
Basically, I want to be happy and be established and help my family out. That's my main goal, for them to have a home that I didn't have, so they don't have to worry about anything at all.
We lost our oldest son in a car wreck 4 years ago, and you know, it just basically turned our world upside down.
Although I have traveled far, I always hold a place for you in my heart.
At that time, it was still very hard for me to pray and abide in Him, and but I could sing. There just needed to be something in the air, and I just, for some reason, I just picked up the guitar and started playing. And on October the 6th of 2007, she said it was a Saturday. She said, "What do you want to do today?" And I said, "I think I'm going to buy a mandolin." And without missing a beat, she said, "Well, it's cheaper than a girlfriend and a Corvette."
It's called Full House, and it's a bluegrass band. And there's 2 girls and 3 guys, so we have our full house. And it's just been such a blessing for us. Mostly gospel, but we do have some other stuff too. So it's just been really fun.
It's front porch music. It just takes a lot of people back to when times were much more simple, and through those, you know, that very tough, dark time that, you know, God never left us, you know, and I think that's just because you know, we were always looking to Him to guide us through it. God can do some amazing things if you just let Him. And we're all broken in some way, you know, whether it's from grief or whether it's from addiction or whatever it is, but He's there, and He's just waiting on us to
find Him.
So that's what the song's about.
When I seek Him.
Your touch, your kiss, your warm embrace, I'll find my way back to you if you be waiting. Oh, I longed for you, and I have desired to see your face, your smile.